In this activity, we'll continue working on our comparative analysis for colleges. In this part, we'll focus on the admission statistics for the schools we're interested in. I'm going to continue comparing Duke University and UNC Chapel Hill. And I want to find out the acceptance rates, enrollment rates, average GPAs, SAT scores, and even class ranks of the admitted students to help me identify which schools I'm a pretty good fit for. I'm going to go back up to the admissions page I saved for the first school. And for this portion, I'm going to search for class profile to see if they've captured any statistics about the students they've recently admitted. Let me see. Publications, let's see. That's Discover Duke, student profile. So I'm going to click on this and open this up. All right, so this is the 2026 class profile. This looks like it's the most recent one they published, and it captures a lot of the statistics that I'm interested in. So the first statistic is the acceptance rate, and they've combined the early decision and regular decision acceptance rate. So I'm going to put 6.3% for the acceptance rate for this school. 3%. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit. Now, the enrollment rate tells us of the students who were accepted to the school, what percentage actually enrolled in that school. Most students will apply to more than one school during their senior year. So there will be some schools that they're accepted to, but they will not ultimately enroll in. Schools know this, so they offer a few more acceptances than they expect students to follow through on, because students will want to compare all of the opportunities that they have and find the opportunity that's the best fit for them. If the enrollment rate isn't expressly stated for your school, you can usually find it or calculate it with the information that's shared in the class profile. So I see they tell me the total number of students who were enrolled, and that's almost half as many as the total number of students who were accepted. So if I divide this total number of students enrolled by the number of students who were accepted, and then convert it into a percentage, it will tell me what the enrollment rate is for this school. So I'm going to do 1738. Let me go up here. Equal 1738 divided by, I think it was 3126. 31, let me see, 3126. I'm going to multiply all of this by 100 to turn it into a percentage. Times 100. So that's about 55.5. So I'll round that up to 56%, and then I'll just say 56%. All right. Now, the fact that a school has an enrollment rate of 56%, that's nothing to be afraid of. It just tells us that about half of the students who were accepted ended up going to a different school that they felt was a better fit for them. It could be for a number of reasons. Maybe it was closer to home, offered more financial aid, had better extracurricular, co-curricular opportunities. This is nothing to be alarmed about, just something to take note of. Next up, I want to see if I can find the median GPA of admitted students. And if the school does not publish this information, that's okay. But the median GPA will tell us what the GPA was of the middle 50% of the students who were admitted. Let's see if they offer this information. So I'm not seeing it on this first part. Let's see. Okay. So I'm going to come back to that, but I'm going to see if there's any other information I want to save from this class profile right here. I see they tell me the middle 50% range, or the median of the SAT and ACT scores for students who were accepted. So 1510 to 1570, that's kind of what the average applicant scored on their SAT. 1510 to 1570. Oops, Let me go back. Numlock 1510 to 1570. And then ACT was 34 to 36. Now this is the middle 50%. So this means about half the students either scored below or above this median. So do not be alarmed if your test scores are slightly lower than the median reported test scores. There are still students, a number of students who were admitted to this school with test scores that were lower than the median. It's just nice to know when you are debating which school is the best fit for you, which school you're the most competitive match for. All right. Next up, I want to see if they publish the median class rank of admitted students. Not every school will report this data, but I want to see if it's included here. And I'm looking for class rank. Okay. Let's see. So it wasn't included there. Some of these statistics you can search for. College Raptor sometimes has this information saved. I'm going to say Duke. Let's say admitted students class rank. And that's showing us another class profile. Let's see, admission site. This is for 2025, class of 2025. Gonna see if they mention anything about class rank. Let's see. I'm gonna do Control F to try and search for class rank. Okay. So that's not showing me what I want. Let me go back and I'll say, what's the median class rank of a student admitted to Duke? So here, an unweighted average of 3.8 or higher is the norm. Class ranks are also high. 90% of Duke students were in the top 10% of their school. 97% were in the top 25%. Now that looks compelling. I want to see where they're getting that information from. Okay. So it says Duke University does not publish GPA data for admitted students, but you can see from the graph below that the great majority of admitted students have grades in the A range. And this is self-reported data, okay. Admissions data in the graph is self-reported by applicants to Duke University. GPAs are unweighted. Find out how you compare to accepted students, either real-time graph. Okay. So I'm going to copy and paste this and save that. So median GPA, actually what I'll do, I'm going to say unweighted average of 3.8 or higher is the norm. Median class rank. They didn't give us the median, but I'll say 90% of Duke students were top 10% of their class rank. So. All right. And for this information right here, I'm just going to make a comment and I'm going to save where I got that information from and comment it right there. So now I have a pretty good high-level overview of the admission statistics for the first school I'm interested in. I know they have an acceptance rate of 6.3%. About half of the students who are accepted ultimately enroll in the school. Most of the admitted students had a GPA of 3.8 or higher. They said that was unweighted and self-reported. The median SAT score, this was from the school, was 1510 to 1570. The median ACT score was 34 to 36. Most of the admitted students were in the top 10% of their high school class. And this final point was also self-reported through a survey of admitted students. So I'm going to comment and save that, and I will see you in the next video.